What's up, guys? This is Blay here. Today we're gonna be doing a review on how to play Zander. Um, so I noticed that a lot of people like playing Zander, but Zander is like Jumong. Even though you might like playing him, it doesn't mean that you're gonna win a lot of matches with him because he's a high skill cap character. Um, all right, so I picked Zander here. An example of like why you shouldn't pick Zander is like sometimes when you pick Zander, some people will take characters they don't know how to play because they got angry that you took Zander. So in this match, for example, this guy Twitch TV previews, he's I think a diamond 4 or something. He don't know how to play serious. He probably is like a one trick, and because he don't know how to play other characters, and I picked Zander, he got tilted for some reason and he took serious, and for the rest of the match he was just being very toxic and he was contributing nothing to the match pretty much. So it was basically 2v3, and yeah, it was crazy. And this Freya is also crazy, so it was basically 1v3. So alright, let's go ahead and join to the Zander thing. Now Zander is a healer, he's a ranged character, and the cool thing about him is that he has portals and he can also buff and like debuff people. So I'm gonna let the match load here real quick. And this is me down here. I'm gonna pick my right real quick, and we're gonna skip into the match here. Okay, so when the match starts, you should usually try to mark your allies, give them a little bit of heals and stuff, and so in this fight, my goal here is to keep my allies alive, and I'm supposed to consistently debuff these guys. That's me in there. Using R to like bump rock around, and I'm using EX here to trick them. And these matches are gonna go pretty fast because with Jade and oh boy, I shouldn't be lying down recording these. But anyways, yeah, with Jade and people like Torn, it's pretty easy for them to do some insane combo. Torn roots you and then Jade snipe, or I can also snipe with my M1. It's not a snipe, but the damage is kind of like a snipe. As you guys can see, 28 damage. It's kind of close to Jade. I think Jade has like 34 damage in her snipe. So Zander here, for the most part, you should always be like attacking, like hitting your allies with your basic attacks. And when the match starts, right now I'm being a little bit cocky, but as you guys can see, this is a very aggressive Jade, and I'm timing Rook's attacks. Now I'm spacing away in time, dropping heals on my allies. I went into rabbit form again to like hit the Rook away, trying to steal these orb. I'm gonna get the orbs. Jade here is chasing the Ashka, and I'm gonna put my portal down. One of the things to keep in mind is that when you're playing with your allies, sometimes they might not want the portal, the portal. So it's better for you to put it right next to them and let them use it than putting it under them because it might like make them angry. The only time I put portals on somebody is like when I notice they are out of cooldowns or they are in a position where I don't want them to be. Personally, I'll put a portal on them and make them move from there. Uh, Usually, if somebody in a position where I don't want them to be, it's probably because they are about to like to int and pretty much they are inting and they are about to die. So that's why I will do that. So if you don't have good judgment on like where people should be at certain time and stuff, my recommendation is like put a portal right next to the person and let a person use it. So I'm gonna use my portal getaway, reposition myself here. Try to get a snipe on the Ashka there, but it didn't work. And I want to push him away. I'm gonna steal those orb. I put a shipify thingy below me, AOE below me, just in case we're gonna charge me and stuff. And uh, Zander's EXM1 can push enemy outside of it, as you guys can see the circle there. Like if if Rook is like charging you and he's like a little bit close to you, if you EXM1, the healing thing when it come down, like it's gonna push him away a little bit. I think it actually push you two away a little bit as well. So yeah, that's something to keep in mind if you want to make some tiny bit of space, not much, but tiny bit. We're able to steal those orbs, like almost all the orbs we are stealing, even though Ashka is like a really decent orb orb theft, pretty much. And as you guys can see, we got some decent damage in there and got those skills and stuff. Uh, I mean, you guys can drop into my stream and watch me play these characters. You can also request the champion that you want to see me play and stuff. Um, my Paloma is really bad, so you can ask me to play Paloma, but I'm not gonna I'm not gonna play as good as the one tricks. Paloma is like a one trick character, so we got our AFK Torn here. Jade is still being aggressive. She doesn't know that Torn is AFK. I'm being chased by Sirius here. I think the Sirius is telling his allies to like attack me, but they are not doing it, so he himself want to do it. And as you guys can see there, a decent portal. Like this is what I'm talking about. You need to be able to like time your portal like to evade these type of attacks. Like you gotta have some good, decent game sense to know like where your allies should be at certain point and when you should actually like instantly teleport them. Because if you can do that, it'll be really easy for you to like avoid those one shot, like your allies get hit by a stun and then somebody else just hit them with one big shot and then they die. Like you can avoid situations like that if you know when and where to put your portals and stuff. So I basically just saved J there and saved this entire round in a sense. I did a shipify on the Sirius there. I was going for a stun, but he spaced away. I'm gonna put a little bit of heals on my ally, put some shipify right next to myself. At this point, you want to use your EXM1 to heal your allies, but Tony is in a pretty safe position right now, and Rook is not chasing him, so I'm trying to like attack as well. I'm obviously gonna try to land some M0s on him, and I just use my EX there. Gonna try to secure this orb. As you guys can see, this is the second time of me saving Jay from being one-shotted, from instant death pretty much. So it really makes a difference when you know when to time where to put your portals and stuff. And I keep saving Jade pretty much with those portals. So Zander is a really strong character if you know how to use your abilities and stuff. Sirius is out of position here, and I waited for Jade to use her snipe, and as soon as she used it, I teleported her right out of there because There was like a stun coming out from the Ashka there under the Jade. That could have been an instant death again. So I basically saved Jade like 4 different times in like 30 seconds pretty much. Right there. That stun, if it landed, I don't know if I could have saved Jade. I used my ultimate here, get some decent damage into the Ashka there. He jumps away. I'm landing some M1s onto my allies. There was a root on the Ashka there. We're able to take him down. And Tony's gonna finish the job with his EXM1. And guys, that's how you play Zander. Yeah, you guys should drop in to my streams. As you guys can see, most of these guys. Hold up, it doesn't say the rank. Ah, crap. Well, this guy is a diamond player. This guy is also a diamond player. He took it serious when I took Zander against him, and then now he took DPS coming against me, and he actually lost this match. This guy is actually a diamond player, so I'm gonna assume this guy is probably like a champ, or I think he's probably like a high diamond and high diamond too. I'm like the only plat guy in here. I'm also gonna release another tutorial video. I think it's gonna be on Pearl. So yeah, let's leave this one. Okay guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video where we talk about Pearl. And peace out.